Hello everyone, I'm Amrita Rendale from TY Electronics. Today we are going to learn about one of the well-known virtualization technique, that is Docker virtualization. In this video, we are going to cover some theory part about the Docker and the demonstration. Now let's move towards the theory part. First, what is Docker? Docker is an open platform to run and develop applications and their dependencies. Second, why Docker? The biggest advantage of the Docker is it solves the problem of data dependency. For example, when a project is copied or transferred from one computer to another computer, and that computer is not having the appropriate running platform, or it might be having another version of it, then data mismatching will be there. So, to resolve this problem, Docker comes in the picture. Now, let's talk about the architecture of the Docker. In our computer, we are already having hardware and the host OS. We just need to install Docker Desktop over the host OS. Now, firstly, you will think, what does Docker Desktop will do? Docker Desktop manages all the containers which are created from the Docker images. Then what is container? It is nothing but the running instances of the Docker image. Both the containers. Now, both the containers will have their own data dependencies, applications, and data information. Then you will think how the data is separated. Then each container is isolated from the other container. Now let's move towards the demonstration. To install the Docker, we just need to search Docker Desktop for Windows 10. From here, you can download the Docker Desktop for your Windows. Now, after downloading the exe file, you will find this icon in the download. You just need to double tap and run the application. As I have already installed it, it is showing existing installation is up to date. Now here you can see the Docker Desktop. Now open the terminal. So we are now in the command prompt. Now we will see all the commands to execute, run, or pull, or push, or commit the images. Firstly, to check the Docker version, to pull the image, let's take OpenJDK. Now, as you can see, it is pulling the latest image of the OpenJDK. Now, let's see the image is added or not. As you can see here, OpenJDK latest version is downloaded. Now, to run this image, we just need to add the command dos and the container image ID. Now let's see whether the container for this image is created or not. As you can see, one container is created for our image. To check the running container, we need to add command docker ps. Here you can see no container is running. So just interact with the container. We need to add it and container ID. Now you can see the running container. Now we can give name for the container, or we can just interact with the container. We can execute the container. Let's see execution. the running container ID, and the command. Now you can see we are in the root of the OpenJDK. Let's skip from this. Now, commit our work. We just need to this command. Docker commit container ID. Now, let's check our container ID. Here it is. And whatever the name we are willing to name. Now, push the image. Now, with the help of Docker, we can create virtual network. To create virtual network, here are the commands. To push, to inspect the created network. Now here you can see the name of the network, the ID which is given by the Docker desktop or Docker engine, the subnet and the gateway which is allocated. Thank you.